Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing really well out there. Thanks for joining me. We're getting started with the wisdom from the Oracle deck first. Just see what wants to pop out and maybe it can lead the reading. And I was going to do a breakthrough spread with the vice versa tarot deck. So, spirit guides, angels, give us some messages, please, for Libra from the wisdom of the Oracle. Messages for Libra. Oh, wow. Higher power. 4. There is a higher power or higher power guiding you at the moment. Always, maybe always there. So a higher power. I mean, maybe it's like just having belief in a higher power, that there is something that has an answer to life's complicated issues. Prayer, meditation, connecting with the higher power. And the building blocks. 4 sevens. So I feel like this is building something spiritual within you. Maybe a connection to a higher power that is stronger than you've had in the past. Or maybe it's new to you compared to the past. And this maybe is the building blocks. Something that maybe needs mending. A higher power can step in and kind of orchestrate. Maybe. Make sure you can see that. Okay. Well, let's look and let's see what the breakthrough spread says. It will tell us first your pattern or whatever you keep running into. Okay, messages for Libra. So higher power and the building blocks. Okay, spirit for Libra, let's get a card to represent what the pattern is that Libra keeps running into. Oh my gosh, that was the same as the, I'm pretty sure the last reading that I did, which these are next 48 hours, so I mean, the energy's changing pretty swiftly, but it was about sleeping right through something. Like something big was going on, but don't worry, you slept right through it. I don't know. Maybe you could look at this as this person's really not wanting to deal with something at the moment. But it's just like it might be getting bigger and bigger. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find out. 4 of Swords is your own energy, Libra. Tell me about the challenge to this. Staying out of the fighting, too. I see that in that card, too. What's the challenge? I think it's the 2 of Pentacles. It's wanting to come out. I feel like it's, so I'm going to say the message of being adaptable, flexible, having these choices and decisions. Okay, what's the challenge? Queen of Pentacles in a reverse. Somebody that is interfering or it can be a challenging kind of like a matriarch, somebody is like mother-in-law or something, or mother, I guess, but it's kind of like the non-compassionate kind. There may be a challenge with having enough resources if you're going to look at it as in the material realm. it's like you run into a pattern of wanting to build right when everything's going kind of haywire outside of yourself. What's the breakthrough then? And that could be Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be, but interesting. It's commitment. It's the Hierophant. It's in a different way. It's a sigil too. So sometimes this is turning your back on traditional like spiritual avenues. There's obviously a key with this child or baby here. This is something that represents maybe the start of a big spiritual connection of your own. Like maybe that's something that's in its infancy stages, and being kind of like a child could hold the key. This is the goddess of fertility. I've seen that one before. And then the apple. The apple, the knowledge, the forbidden fruit. Cracked open, like there's more information here than what traditional is going to give you. That's it. That was the main message. There's more information here regarding higher power and things like that that are you're going to find not in such a traditional sense. Now maybe it's still stuff that's kind of old, because sigils are kind of been around for a long time. So tell me about the power card here. What's your power? You can navigate distractions pretty well, and you're persistent even if you get wounded. So it's the wounded soldier that's still guarding, that's still there, that no matter what you put this person through, they're still standing and they don't quit. Quit is not in the vocabulary here. Okay, so tell me about the outcome card. Ooh, I have celebration here. Libra, look at this card. And it's celebration with others too. You can have it where it's just yourself, but it's still celebrating, right? Or celebrating with others, and it looks like celebrating with others. Friends, family, this is gathering together, being joyful. It feels like saying thanks and giving gratitude for the day that you have, that you have. Single and mingle, maybe. Tell me what the action is here. You could be coming out of a commitment. It could be very plain, like that's your breakthrough. Now, but for most of you, this is like about you and the self, possibly waking up to this higher power that will really help you. Really help you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. It's in the position you really want it. So this is good news. It's also about things kind of speeding up. If something needs to be resolved and it's taken months, then this would indicate that something's gonna just start moving right along. So I feel like you'll get lots of communication. What else is the action to take? Maybe if you're responsible for some of these, the motion forward, good communication. Yeah, you gotta watch your thoughts. With the Nine of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and you've really gotta watch your thoughts to make sure that they're not leaning too negative. You know, you want them to be positive as possible. Okay, so let's see. Tell us more about what this pattern is. Sleeping, awakening. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Something's going to be successful. Gifts. Exchanging gifts. Another Four of Swords. Freaking A. Get out of there. Get out of there. Four of Swords. So, you know that song, John Lennon, Don't Bother Me, I'm Only Sleeping, or something like that. I'm only sleeping. So maybe this is metaphorically. Something really needs to heal. Something really has to heal. Something has to be healed before moving forward more. Not like you can't build, but if you want the progress to go fast, and you want your manifestation to come through fast with the help of the higher power, it's saying if you heal this, whatever this is, and we're going to definitely get into what that is, because it's the same thing that you run into of, well, everything could be going better if something was healed. And I'm remembering now on the bottom of this deck, we have mending, right? Like there's something that needs mending, and it might be very obvious about what needs mending. Whoa, Hierophant in reverse, another Hierophant in reverse. Cool. So I was going to clarify this card as the challenge. The challenge is the breakthrough. The challenge is literally the breakthrough. These are both the same. Heal something. This has the key might be within inner child work. Okay, tell us more about this person. If this is an interfering energy, tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Dealing with this person or this type of person, y'all come to like a very similar situation, but have the chance to listen to your intuition this time. The challenge is, will you listen to your intuition when it's time to do something different in what you're committed to, or what you're, well, yeah, in contracts and changing those things. This is like I better listen to what my intuition tells me this time about this situation, specifically about that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, because that is a challenging energy in this reading. All right. So you have a lot of Sagittarius energy here too, which might indicate that forgiveness is something that needs to be thought of, considered. All right, so the breakthrough. Give us more on the Hierophant in reverse. You've already given it to us twice. Go ahead and give us something else on the Hierophant in reverse for the breakthrough. Yeah, well, look. Taking a leap of faith on the unseen, that there is a higher power that is guiding you towards this mending, which requires walking away from something. So that is the breakthrough, is that this is your Ten of Swords. This is something that's so painful, or so much betrayal, little by little by little, that it's just walking away from that. And I really feel like either this is going to completely resonate with you, and it could be like a completely new contract, if there's legal agreements, contracts, things like that. Work contracts and things like that. But it feels really specific here, doesn't it? All right, so your power is that you like to persevere. So sometimes our best strength can be our weakness too, right? So I think a little bit of that is what's coming out. Tell us more about your strength, or your power card. Justice in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Things being off, being able to persevere when things are really off balance. and the path is unclear, aren't fair. Tell me more about justice in the reverse as your power. Wow. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. This is because it's time for this stuff, I feel like, to heal. It's time for that because there's the end of one karmic cycle that, yeah, it wasn't fair and maybe doesn't get balanced out in time for, in your timing. Like, it always gets balanced out, but sometimes not in the timing that we would think or we would like. Jeez, so there's another 10. 10 tens. Tens are completions. This is good luck, good fortune. It's wanting to basically spin for you. All right, and then the Three of Cups is your outcome, which was celebration, fun with friends, celebrating abundance too, because of what everyone has. Yes, in this scene. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse. I would say that some unhealthy spying is probably going on. You might want to be careful about that. You also want to not just believe everything that you hear, but there may be some kind of miscommunication, so open up for communication to be nice and strong and clear. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse is, it's the I'm with my friends right now because I don't want to be alone card. And it's coming out of either financial, strife, hard time, or possibly even a health scare or issue. So it could be like getting committed again to your health, especially health, because of this Four of Swords so much. Eight of Wands here is the action to take. So like I said, open up communication. Make sure you're communicating with your higher power, because I think that that's trying to also say that messages have been trying to get in. But they come in better when you're nice, healed, and relaxed. So usually this is good news and something speeding up. Yeah, and there's forgiveness. Forgiveness is the answer. It is the solution to the hopelessness or the feeling like you can't move on. It is the solution for that. It'll help you go after your ninth cup. So enlightenment, here's the path towards your ninth cup. Got to release that. And making better choices for yourself too. Tea leaves to wrap up. Look, waiting for news, package, or a letter. There's that Eight of Wands. Okay, compliments from an admirer. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. And we're going to get something from this. Hand in help, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. And Vase, secret admirer. Well, there you go, twice. Whoa. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Hills, obstacles to overcome. But look, there's the hills, and the mountain road is what you're on. You're on the road to success. Yes. Yay. So that's what I've got for you, Libra. Send you love and light. Remember, if you want a private reading, just reach out to me in the description box. You'll find my email. So sending you love and light. Bye-bye.